Hey, Quant's just back doing another rundown on daily update for Bitcoin. We've got continuation. Everything's still looking good. We haven't even had the bull moon print yet, but it looks like we should get a bull moon printing today, I believe, maybe tomorrow. And with that said, hopefully, based on the statistics from that, we'll continue to see further upside for Bitcoin. I just wanted to touch on some of the oscillators here that I tend to use. So the stochastic is getting pretty high, but of course that can be high and stay high for quite some time. I believe I've mentioned that in the past. We still have some of the oscillators that have yet to catch up. So I do use that quite frequently if it's printing a bearish divergence or a bullish divergence. Right now, I'm not seeing any of that, and that's kind of what I would look for if I was going to call or be expecting more of a local top. This is not going to be, since I tend to use the daily time frame. It's going to be about a week before you see those signals even present. So you could potentially identify those ahead of time and maybe front run them, but at the same time, your statistics or your probabilities are going to play out less in your favor if you're playing that game. Front running your signals. I did want to just mention here on the MACD, this is an unbounded oscillator, which means this value can continue to go up forever, essentially. Of course, it's not likely to go up forever. It can go up pretty high, but not calling out any of these signals in particular, but I just want to pull back the view here a little bit. This is on the daily time frame and point out the fact that you can see that these can get quite high and have done so in the past. So it is relatively high now, but it can, of course, continue to get higher. And what I would, again, same thing as what I would play on a stochastic, I would probably look for some bearish divergence to play out here. The momentum oscillator here has just ticked up. So this can be another indicator that we're going to continue to see further upside. So this looks good. And price action is just proving that. So let's see. I also wanted to touch on another strategy that I've set up here just to look at quickly. It's a very simple strategy. It plays on daily statistics. So throughout this cycle, I've noticed that on Sundays, usually a little later in the morning, it tends to price tends to pick up. And so usually to the upside is what I mean by that. And then Monday we'll oftentimes see continuation. And then on Tuesday, we see a little bit of a sell-off. And so just to prove that out, I put together a very simple strategy. So this is, if you're in the Krown group, you have access to this indicator. This indicator is the weekly signal indicator. And it just allows us to specify entry and exit signals based on the daily time frame, and we can also set it for specific times as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change my time frame to hourly, because based on the times that I'm looking at, that's what I want to see. And so at 9 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, I'm going to open a long, and then on Tuesdays at midnight, I'm going to make sure that long gets closed. And so I've set that up using the skeleton key. The skeleton key is one of the tools that is offered in the Quant Prime service. So if you want to get access to that for testing these kind of things and potentially automating them, you can pick up the Quant Prime service. There's a 7-day free trial there. This is going back to where we are. And if I go ahead and enable that, so this is, again, opening a trade 9 o'clock on Sunday morning and then closing it at midnight or at the start of Tuesday. And as we could see, my assumption seems to be correct. That would result in a positive equity curve. It is close to what buy and hold is giving you right now, a little bit worse. But if you're trading inverse, you could potentially accumulate some more Bitcoin over that. So I don't really want to go into any more detail than that. It's just a simple idea that I've been thinking about, and I thought it would be interesting to show here. Those are the kind of things that you can do with some of the tools that we offer. So that will be it for today. Peace, Quants.